This one, I gotta get all the cameras rolling, so that one's rolling.
Yeah, I didn't start that one yet.
And my sister fussed at me because I didn't have my hair all curled pretty today. I was like, I want to wear my pretty
nice.
new little red and black roses.
He's very cute.
Yes, he is. He's very, very nice.
Good. And what's his name again?
Rob Tinney.
Look at the smiles. Look at you.
I might
Yeah,
have met him.
Chloe.
Look, we might have met him at the birdcage that day.
You did.
Yeah.
He's the one that does all the history there for him. Are we rolling now?
Yes, so wake up.
Okay.
Sorry. Give it a couple seconds so your shot's framed up well. Okay. All right, so the next one.
The next one is on Clayton. And we've been asking some information about Clayton. And I found a really fine blip, so I actually amplified it 3 times. And we have one that's telling us that Clayton has a sister.
Clayton has a sister.
That's pretty clear.
Play that again.
Clayton has a sister.
So, I mean, they get very clear, and all of these that I am playing have not been sped up or slowed down. It is exactly the way they're coming across.
Is this on? It is on, okay.
Could you hear it?
Yeah, I think I'm hearing more out of your mic
That's because
than the speaker. But it's hard because I hear
Both,
the speakers.
yeah,
So.
you
But
got
yeah, I'm getting decent levels.
this one I'm going to play for you, but you're not going to want to probably put it on air. I got to show
Those
you.
are perfect. We just put a beep on it.
This is to show you that our cowboys and miners are the same in death as they are in life because they're...
Wait. I just don't want your hair on the mic. Okay, so take 2 on that.
This is to show that guys do not change because they're asking for us to do something. Give me some head. So they don't change at all, trust me. And this one, they're telling us it's heavy. I'm not sure what...
Can you turn it off, please?
They're telling us the flashlight's heavy.
Can you turn it off, please?
And you can see that it is different spirits telling us. They're not always the same.
You know, the voices are very distinct.
All these so far have been from our February timestamps. I'm just kind of going through them. I may have stopped right here. So let's go to March and see what I got. Applies a pain on. And this is with some of our friends. And Michael and Janet come in here quite a bit with us. And Michael's an ex-military, ex-police officer. He's really big. He's got hearing aids on. And one of our spirits is named Anna. And she likes to play with his hearing aids and try to pick his pocket. And one of our lady spirits is telling her to please quit touching.
No.
So I thought that was really fun.
No.
And that was in March. And I'm not sure if we've had doctors in here before, because we do get some that I'm not sure if they're residual or what, but we get medical things going on. And this is one that there's a lady saying that they're having complications. Actually, it's a man. So I'm not sure what that was, because that was just kind of random in there, so I have no clue what it's for. And then we do use trigger objects. We use tequila on our table, and many times Juan will come in and he likes tequila, and he'll vibrate it, and sometimes by the end of the 55 minutes it's actually behind underneath the line, so I'm thinking that he's drinking it. And one of our residents is telling him to stop begging for the tequila.
They're very much into each other's business, huh?
Yes, they are very, very much. And here's another one that just out of the blue we were given another name, and it's a Kevin Hugh. The last part I can't distinguish what it's saying, but that was another full name of one of our spirits in here. And this one is probably because my sister and I sometimes, if we don't have a full show, we stay outside. They call my sister Sister, and they call me Nora, which is kind of ironic because in our family, I'm the one called Sister and she's called Stacy. But our spirits refer to her as Sister, and they are saying, look for a sister. And I'm sure that that one, because we have, the night vision that proves I was the only one in here, and I believe they were looking for my sister. Where was she? Because she was not in here. And then many of our people know that we have at least 2 resident kitty cats. And every once in a while we will ask them to catch the kitty cat. And this one is telling Peter to catch it.
That sounds like sounds like a boy.
It's either a little boy or a woman.
Play it again.
Did you hear him tapping back there? So, some of ours, especially if they're like adolescents, it's kind of hard to distinguish whether it's a woman or a child sometimes. And then, not sure what this one is, but they're telling us that it was Peter.
Adam, is that you? Are you here tonight?
It says that's Peter. So I'm gonna...
Adam, is that you? Are you here tonight?
That's Peter. If they're not clear, I can amp them, so let me know. And then, you've been in here with us when Jax came in, and the real deep voice. And I was explaining to one of our groups who it was. And one of our ladies tells me not to mess with Jack. She says, don't mess with Jack, lady. Did you catch, was that clear enough? And he's one of our dominating male spirits in here.
It's funny, people are going to think there are ghosts wandering through the building because every time someone walks in front of that window pane right there, we see the form go by.
not sure what else on this one, so I'm going to play it real quick.
Wow, that's freaky.
I do want to tell you guys that I appreciate the communication that you did have with us tonight.
Nora has someone behind her again.
Yeah. I believe that it's probably Peter. Peter or Adam. Is it Peter that's standing up behind me?
I'm taking a photo. If I'm looking at Stacy, I can see it out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah.
If I look at you straight on, he's
You
gone.
can't see it. Wiley, are you in here tonight? You haven't talked to us tonight. Wiley, where are you? I miss you.
He likes my sister. He's actually let my sister see him.
And I've seen him as a full body apparition.
I am freezing cold.
And he looks a lot like my actual husband. It's very weird, I'm just saying. Wiley, I miss you. Are you in here? I'd like to talk to you. We would all like to talk to you.
I'll take a photo.
Because I am freezing. I'll let her get one and then I'll try.
I don't see a shadow behind you right now, though.
Can anybody tell me where Wiley's been lately?
It's a little cloudy.
I haven't seen him or talked to him in a long time.
Out of focus.
That's two people.
Somewhere's in there it was supposed to say Wiley's absent, but I didn't catch it. So we'll go on to another one. And this is another one. It says you have the cowboy speaking.
Not somebody that's not used it a lot. Is there somebody new in here with us that was just trying to speak?
Did you hear how clear that was?
Not somebody that's not used it a lot. Is there somebody new in here with us that was just trying to speak?
And if you'll notice, she does have a slight accent.
Do you know who that is?
No. Some of them I'm still learning who they are. If I was to guess, I think it's Anna. And that's probably just my intuition saying it, not necessarily anything I can prove at this point. Trying to get something to stretch out. And here's a true Class A, because in this we are not running the spirit box. And you can literally hear a woman talking.
Now I don't mind if say hello that was not on. It wasn't over the spirit box, but just on this.
All those noises up behind us are our spirits talking over us on a digital recorder.
Play that again.
Now I don't mind if say hello that was not on. It wasn't over the spirit box, but just on this.
The first one you can hear a woman humming, and then you hear a man, and then you hear the woman again. And that was taken in here during one of our investigations without the spirit box going.
Play it one more time.
Now I don't mind if say hello that was not on. It wasn't over the spirit box, but just on this.
Could you hear the woman?
You can also hear the hello.
Yeah.
With the deep male voice of hello.
And this is one where they're saying my name.
Do you like coming over here with the sisters?
Oh, so I thought I was turning it off.
Did you hear it at the end? At the very end?
Do you like coming over here with the sisters?
Oh, so I thought I was turning it off.
Nora. And what's really weird is I'm going to play some clicks. I'm going to highlight those clicks. whenever we're starting to get our EVPs, we get clicks just like this, and I think it's when they're crossing through the veil. We get those clicks every time they're going to start talking.
So when you say cross through the veil, they're actually
in a different dimension from our dimension. I think it's when they cross over.
So they're coming over temporarily to communicate, and you're actually hearing the click.
Yeah, that's what I believe it is. That's my feeling, because every time we get the EVPs just prior to them talking, in every single instance, I get those clicks.
Play that again. Because we were hearing that the night that we were shooting here. Remember?
Yes.
We kept saying you're hearing those clicks.
Yep. And I think it's where they're crossing over. I mean, really, if you take quantum physics, they, and as in doing engineering, we learn, especially like with sound waves and stuff, that they can fold and mesh, and you can bring them together and take them apart. So it was to say that there's not more dimensions out here, and that, I am a Christian, but maybe that spirit world is that fourth dimension, and they can cross back and forth. So that's my feelings on it. And you've when we've been doing our little sessions here with our filming, you've actually heard how they tell on each other. Here's one where they're telling us that Seth did it.
Just make it blink.
One of them's telling us no, and the other one's telling us the one that turned it on.
Just make it blink.
Yeah. So they're really good at telling on themselves. They're kind of like children at times. It's funny. Some of them I cleaned them, but I didn't really find anything. And this is one when we actually had several guys come in here, and it was my sister and I and another lady here in town that actually does paranormal investigations. It's a friend. And these guys were pretty rude, evidently a little bit obliterated, that we didn't realize till after they'd sat down, because they had prepaid. And they were talking about they could leave here with blood on their hands because it was just us three girls. When all three of us deal with the spirits here in town is really a silly deal, because we tried to build rapport. And our guys were not really nice to them at all. And my sister kept feeling like somebody was standing right next to her, and she asked if they were here to protect us, and they say right.
No, they protect me here.
Yeah, at that right corner. No, they're very
Tommy had a real bad
protective.
childhood. And I think
Each
that's
one
gonna
of us
protect
have
them.
one in here.
They were saying right that they do protect us. And I'll play that again.
No, they protect me here.
Yeah, at that
Tommy-
right corner. No, they're very
Tommy had a real bad
protective.
childhood. And I think
Each
that's gonna
one of
protect
us
them.
have one in here.
So they were confirming that each one of us had somebody that watched over us. But what I thought was also funny is that Tommy evidently had some other issues, and they actually tell us that he has a demon with him.
Can you guys make it cool off in here? It's really hot.
It's very hot there tonight. It's not normally this hot.
No, it's not.
Tommy's got some demons. Tommy's got some demons in there.
Yeah, because the temperature keeps going from 71.0 to 71.4. Right now it's at 71.3.
Yeah, Tommy killed a kid in a drunk driving
I've seen
accident.
something like that. Yeah.
Well, probably yeah.
Man, I wish if we could bring back that.
So who was that just went above us?
So,
I don't know. But
What was that noise?
that was here, and the spirits were warning that Tommy had demons.
Can you guys make it cool off in here? It's really hot.
It's very hot there tonight. It's not normally this hot.
No, it's not.
Tommy's got some demons. Tommy's got some demons in there.
Demons.
And that's one of them, even the second voice.
There was two of our spirits.
Wow,
Two distinct spirits. If you really listen, they're slightly different in pitch. They show slightly different on here. One says demon, and the other one plainly states demons in here.
Can you guys make it cool off in here? It's really hot.
It's very hot there tonight. It's not normally this hot.
No, it's not.
Tommy's got some demons. Tommy's got some demons in there.
See how distinct
clear.
those two.
Yes.
That's not slowed down at all. That was very distinct warning for us.
And what'd you do?
We didn't have to do anything. They actually took care of them.
Did Tommy leave?
Yeah, our spirits even told them to get out. That's another one I'm playing.
No?
No.
Why? Hey, honey, what you doing?
They're
No?
telling them to get out.
No.
Why? Hey, honey, what you doing?
Let me see.
So the editor will be able to really isolate,
Yeah.
when we...
Yeah, I knew that. And here's one where we're asking about Johnny Ringo, and it says, "Where's Ringo?" So one of our residents wanted to know where he was at. That one I might have to slow. That one I may have to slow a little. It's not going to slow down. Right there.
What is that sound? Is somebody coughing?
I went and put it through the deal because it says "Where's Ringo?" and I forgot to save it. That one I actually did have to slow it.
Okay.
And then this one's where they're telling us that they are fetching a kitten. So at that point we found out one of them was truthfully a kitten. One of our kitty cats. Fetching a kitten. And we've been talking about, one of our people was telling us they had a cat, and that particular lady again, who I think's Anna, said no, she was fetching a kitten. I hope I find it, because we had one. I may have to go and find that one for you. It was in February, and I didn't see it when we were going through it, but we had a little girl in here that quit coming around. We actually asked about her, and they told us that she was in heaven.
Interesting that they know about heaven.
Yeah, because a lot of people try to say there's not, and when you're spirits, and did you see the shadow again, Jeff?
Yep. Over there.
Yeah.
pretty strong shadow. I mean, when you're not even looking that direction, it's a whole darkened area.
Yeah.
It's lit over there. It gets very dark briefly.
Well, we don't have any of the equipment out, or they'd be setting it off, because when we did the interviews, they had the millimeter going and the flashlight going, and
Oh, they'll be here. Don't worry.
You should hear some of those EVPs that I've cleaned up.
from that night.
Yeah, Anna just got you, huh?
Yeah. The same thing she did at the end of last night. That night I was here. She went like this.
Yeah, they're all up around the
I
bar
just got
right
a chill.
now. They keep moving over there.
Hi, guys.
Make sure you're here tonight.
I think I have
Come
pictures
play.
of you.
Come talk to us.
I'm gonna just pause and start again, just so I've got it.
Sorry, because I was staring over there for a minute.
That's all right.
That's the whole purpose of editing. I mean, you
It's
get
my job to go through and say,
hours
take
of
this.
video for.
Because I was looking,
20
because
minutes.
I think that it's Indian Charlie that's coming up here.
Wow, it's getting cold over here.
I know. I'm getting chills in my.
No, I mean like I'm feeling a breeze
Like,
right here.
yes, they're moving.
I'm so glad to be back. I think I'm
You're
like,
liable to catch stuff on this when you're editing. Okay. I thought I'd gotten past the 14th.
Whenever you're ready. It's on standby. So.
I'm just gonna pause this one and
Yeah.
start it again, just so
Yeah.
it's a different clip.
Yep.
This was the one you guys
You're
were
not gonna
here.
Start this again, are you?
Yeah, because one just came through here too. This is when you and the girls were here. This was on the 24th on our 8th.
Mom, come over here. Just put your hands right in this spot. You feel the breeze? That's now going this way.
Anna, quit messing around with my son.
No,
you
don't
can mess
stop.
all the
Please.
time you want. I'm sorry. We'll just start again.
That's okay.
Take 2 on that.
And what happened? Oh, I got to get rid of some of these.
Go ahead and roll.
That's okay, because I got to get rid of some of these now. I filled up. I didn't realize we opened that many.